Have you ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes of your favorite beauty products? We often see the glamorous ads, the perfect finishes, the promise of flawless skin and captivating eyes. But there's a side to the beauty industry that remains hidden, a side that is far from beautiful. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a practice that has caused immense suffering for decades: animal testing. For a long time, standard procedure to test the safety of a new cosmetic ingredient involved procedures that are difficult to even imagine. One of the most notorious is the Draize test. In this test, substances were applied directly into the eyes of conscious animals, often rabbits who were restrained so they couldn't paw at their own faces to relieve the pain. Scientists would then observe them for days, noting any signs of irritation, swelling, ulceration, or even blindness. The goal was to see how much damage a chemical could do to a sensitive area like the eye. Another common procedure was the skin irritation test. Patches of an animal's fur would be shaved off, and their skin would be abraded or scraped. Then, chemicals were applied to the raw skin and covered with a patch. For days, the animals would endure burning, itching, and inflammation, all to determine if a product might cause a rash on human skin. These tests weren't just a one-time thing. They were repeated over and over with countless animals for countless products. The fundamental problem with these methods, aside from the obvious cruelty, is that they are based on outdated science. An animal's biological response is not the same as a human's. A rabbit's eye is structured differently from a human eye, and their tear production is less efficient, meaning a substance stays in their eye longer, causing more damage than it might in a person. Similarly, an animal's skin can react very differently to chemicals than human skin. What might cause a severe reaction in a rabbit could be perfectly harmless to a person, and vice versa. Relying on these tests can be misleading and has given us a false sense of security for far too long. The results are often unreliable and not directly applicable to human safety. It's like trying to understand how a car engine works by studying a bicycle. They share some basic principles, but the mechanics are fundamentally different. Fortunately, the world of science and beauty is changing, and a powerful movement is rising to challenge this old, cruel paradigm. Forward-thinking scientists and innovative companies have developed a wide array of sophisticated, effective alternatives that are not only cruelty-free, but also far more accurate and relevant to human health. One of the most exciting developments is the use of in vitro testing. This involves using human cells and tissues grown in a lab. Instead of dripping a chemical into a rabbit's eye, scientists can apply it to lab-grown human corneal tissue to see how it reacts. This provides data that is directly relevant to how a human eye would respond. We also have advanced computer modeling, known as in silico testing. Sophisticated algorithms can predict the toxicity of a substance based on its chemical structure and properties, comparing it against vast databases of existing knowledge. These models can screen thousands of potential ingredients in a fraction of the time it would take to conduct a single animal test, and with far greater precision. Another powerful tool is the use of donated human tissue. For instance, skin from cosmetic procedures can be used to create models that accurately mimic the structure and function of human skin, providing a much better platform for testing skin irritation or absorption. These alternatives are not just a compassionate choice. They are a smarter, more scientific choice. They provide faster, more reliable, and more cost-effective results that are directly applicable to the people who will actually be using the products. The rise of these methods proves that we don't need to choose between safety and ethics. We can have both. More and more countries are recognizing this, banning cosmetic animal testing and the sale of products tested on animals. The European Union, India, Israel, and Australia are just a few of the places leading the charge. This global shift is being driven by consumer demand. People like you are waking up to the ugly truth and demanding better. By choosing to support brands that are certified cruelty-free, we are sending a powerful message to the entire industry. We are telling them that we will no longer accept animal suffering as the price of beauty. Every time you purchase a product with a certified cruelty-free logo, you are casting a vote for a kinder, more modern approach to cosmetics. You are supporting the innovators and the pioneers who are proving that science and compassion can go hand in hand. The power to end this practice is in our hands. It's in the choices we make at the store, the brands we champion, and the conversations we start. Let's continue to push for a world where no animal has to suffer for our lipstick or shampoo. Let's make conscious choices that align with our values. Thank you for watching and for opening your heart to this important issue. If you want to learn more about how you can make a difference and discover amazing cruelty-free brands, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Be Kind Fair. Together we can redefine beauty and ensure it is truly kind and fair for all.